All right, this is Netrunner. We got another special guest this week with Reiyu, aka Brandon. He is my modded tournament opponent this week. We'll be playing two games after this to see who is the better Netrunner player this week. And so I asked Brandon if he'd be interested in sharing his Netrunner story, and he has a different story than the other folks that I've interviewed so far. So I'm excited to let him tell that. And so I'll turn it over to Brandon.
Well, greetings, everybody. Well, for me, Netrunner really started actually out of the core set. I had a friend that was very heavily into Shadowrun and those sort of games, and they saw Android Netrunner. They actually played the old Wizards version way back in the day, and they're like, "Hey, you need to come play with us with me." I did. I found a lovely enjoyment of Hospiroid, and unfortunately never really figured out how Runner worked. Uh, and my friend always told me I played Jinteki, the weirdest HB, by playing Jinteki in HB. I went to several worlds, never really did all that well since I could never figure out Runner. But I love this community. Unfortunately, due to restraints and loss of certain friends, I dropped out during the mid to late game of the lunar cycle.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And now you're back.
Yep.
When'd you get
I
back to it?
Well, I've always been like right on the fringe of the community, but literally about a week ago.
Oh, really?
Yep.
And so, what other games have you been playing in the interim?
Uh, well, there's been Game of Thrones Second Edition, Legend of the Five Rings for good old FFG properties. I've been doing a lot of Edge Dawnfall, Kingdom Death, Malifaux. I got into 40K.
Wow.
I tend to tie up as much free time as I can with whatever I can, really.
What kind of content did you continue to follow while you were kind of out of Netrunner?
Just the occasional stream of people playing, or even just jumping onto Jinteki and watching games just being played.
Oh, really? Hmm.
Yeah, even if I'm not really following what's happening, just watching Netrunner is honestly a very enjoyable experience.
And so you somehow found some YouTube videos or something that motivated you to jump
Yeah,
back.
that and my most recent girlfriend has been actually a very big fan of FFG games. And it's like, I really should show you how to play Netrunner.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a phenomenal game. So I guess we'll start right here before we get further into Netrunner. What is your favorite two or three games in the board game community?
Well, there's one I actually just recently picked up called The Edge Dawnfall, which is a tactical model war game.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that one.
Um, I've been doing quite a bit of Malifaux Third Edition, and I keep trying to get it started, but Kingdom Death Monster, my groups tend to last like all of 2 sessions before my friends are just like, yeah, we're done.
Hmm. Yeah. So, but you really wanting to find that group. I've had many a games on my shelf like that I finally had to just give up on because I don't have the group, you know. So I get
And
it.
for me, I'm from the middle of nowhere, so it's like finding an actual group of people to play with is rare in of itself.
Yeah. So you've been playing. Have you been showing your girlfriend Netrunner lately?
Well, she got in a couple of games the last few evenings and about a 50-50 win streak.
Nice, nice. And so you have all of a sudden shown back up about a week ago and joined the modded tournament, huh?
Yep, because honestly looked like it was going to be a really interesting and easy way to get back into Netrunner compared to trying to jump headfirst into Standard after being out for so many years.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, so this is your first game in it?
Yep, this would be my first matchup.
All right, well, I'll try not to disappoint. No, but I really hope that I don't get beat too bad by somebody who hadn't played but about 3 games in the past. What? How long? 4 years?
7.5 months.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see how it goes. It sometimes I don't play up to par and I fall short quite often. See, there's a chance for you here today, I tell you. And who knows what you're bringing with you? How much you remember from what 4 years ago? Might still have
Yeah.
something.
Well, I tend to be the type of person that builds absorbent amounts of decks. Like I already have 40 something iterations of HP stored together.
So, what factions were your main faction? I know you said what was it, HB and Jinteki on the corpse side.
It was just flat HP for
Okay,
the entire time I played because
okay.
I played Stronger together until the day it rotated.
Wow, that's
I
what's up.
I love me my Bioroids, and for runner it was I've tried all of them, but Adam.
Adam. Okay, so you're a mini faction guy. Unfortunately, well, I'll say this: if you want to get into some mini faction stuff, you can definitely hop over to Retrunner. We're doing Data and Destiny on the same Discord channel. We're doing Data and Destiny starting, I think, the following week here. So we're doing Core through Data and Destiny for that card pool, which you're probably borderline familiar with. So, but anyway, you don't have. I know you got. You don't have to. I was just throwing it out there for you.
Oh, I was thinking of it. It's nice to go back and look at the old cards,
Oh yeah.
and I've been considering it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, what other? I was talking to you before, and you was talking about how you've pretty much played every LCG in existence. So, what are your top, let's say, 3 LCGs out there?
Uh, Star Wars, Legend of the Five Rings, and then the entire lifespan of Game of Thrones, like first edition and second.
So you're going Star Wars LCG as your number one?
Yes, it was very much my number one, even though I didn't get to play as much of it as I would have liked.
I hear you. It is very good. It's my number 6 favorite board game. It's my second favorite LCG behind Netrunner. It definitely has some phenomenal mechanics going on in it.
Yeah, Netrunner would be number four for me. It's just I've truly competed in Game of Thrones for Worlds, so
Mm-hmm.
it has to be in my top three.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, is there anything else you'd like to share with the people out there before we get out of here and go play some games?
Not really, not that comes to mind.
Yep, yep. Well, we hope that you stick around and play some Netrunner and enjoy it with us in the community. You know, it's still going strong, and if you have any questions, you know, green level clearance people are happy to share with you and fill you in on anything you need to know to keep going. So we hope you stick around and game with us.
I intend to for quite a bit.
That's awesome. All right, Brandon. Well, we appreciate your time, and we're gonna switch over and play some games now.
Best of luck and let's have some fun.
Yep. Take care.